If you are going to San Antonio for the first time, this video is for you. We are going to show you the main mistakes that many people make when traveling there, and how to avoid each one of them. Let's go! The first mistake is thinking that San Antonio is only about the history of the Alamo. Of course, the Alamo is one of the most famous tourist spots in Texas and symbolizes the fight for independence, but the city goes far beyond that. San Antonio is charming, with a unique mix of Mexican and American culture. Great restaurants, parks, museums, and a welcoming atmosphere that wins over visitors. Another very common mistake is not preparing for the weather. Summer in San Antonio is very hot, with temperatures easily reaching 104 degrees Fahrenheit, and winters, although milder, can also have cold days in January and February. So if you go in the summer, bring light clothes, sunscreen, and be prepared for the intense heat. If you go in the winter, don't forget to bring coats and proper clothing for the cold. Another mistake is choosing the wrong hotel location. The two best areas to stay in San Antonio are the Riverwalk and downtown. The Riverwalk is the most famous part of the city, with riverside walkways full of bars, restaurants, and shops, while downtown concentrates the Alamo, historic squares, and museums. In these areas, you can do practically everything on foot and enjoy the city to the fullest. We created a personalized map that explains exactly which is the best region. Staying in these areas, you can't go wrong. The link to the map is here in the video description and also in the QR code on the screen. And on that same map, we have already marked the hotels where we stayed, which are really worth it. One of them had a great price, was comfortable and super well located. A classic mistake is visiting San Antonio with too little time. Although it is not as large as Houston or Dallas, it has many attractions. Ideally, you should stay at least 3 full days to visit the main tourist spots, enjoy the Riverwalk, and still include some extra tours. And of course, a very common mistake is skipping the must-see attractions. The Alamo is a must-see, but don't stop there. The Riverwalk is one of the most charming places in Texas, with boat tours that are unmissable. Market Square is great for those who enjoy handicrafts and typical Mexican food. Another highlight is Mission San Jose, part of the San Antonio Missions National Historical Park, which is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It is also worth visiting the San Antonio Museum of Art, the beautiful Japanese tea garden, and the Tower of the Americas, with its incredible panoramic view of the city. But don't worry, in the video description and here in the QR code on the screen, we'll leave the link to the site where we always buy tickets and tours at the lowest price. It's the largest tour site in the world and has practically everything. Tickets for all attractions, tours, and excursions to nearby places that are worth visiting, all at the lowest price. And you can pay in any currency, saving on fees. And they even have free tours that are great. And remember that on this link below, we always organize everything you need to plan your entire trip at the lowest price. The sites we use to plan our trips, and that always end up being much cheaper. Travel SIM card, travel insurance at half price, tickets for all attractions, good and affordable hotels we've already stayed in, cheap car rental, and the global account to take money abroad paying much lower fees. And the links already have automatic discounts, since we are always updating them. So save and use this page that will make your trip much easier. Another mistake is not buying travel insurance. It is not mandatory to enter the United States, but it is highly recommended. The cost is low, less than $3 a day, and it covers medical assistance, lost luggage, flight cancellations, and much more. We always use a comparison site that shows all insurers and finds the best prices. The link is also below. And for those who are new here on the channel, welcome. Our mission is to help you travel more and better around the world. If you're enjoying this, subscribe to our channel and like the video. It helps us a lot. Another mistake is not enjoying the city's food scene. San Antonio is considered one of the best gastronomic cities in the United States, with strong Mexican influence. Don't miss tacos, enchiladas, fajitas, and the famous puffy tacos, which are typical of the city. In addition, there are excellent Texan barbecue restaurants and bars with local craft beers. Another mistake is not planning transportation properly. San Antonio is easier to explore on foot in the tourist areas, but to visit farther places like the Natural Bridge Caverns, or even take a day trip to Fredericksburg, a super charming wine town about an hour away, the best option is to rent a car or book excursions. And finally, a mistake that many people make is not organizing their itinerary properly. The tip is to separate one day for the Alamo and the Riverwalk, another for museums and cultural attractions, and another for more distant tours like the Missions or Fredericksburg. This way, you can enjoy San Antonio to the fullest without rushing. If you liked this video, like it and subscribe to our channel so you can travel more and better around the world. Thank you very much and have a great trip.